Did you know that some houseplants can live for over 100 years? Yes, you heard it right. It's a common misconception that all houseplants are delicate beings demanding constant care and attention. But the truth is, many are resilient, thriving in different environments with minimal fuss. Today, we'll be diving into the world of houseplants, bringing you easy-to-follow tips and tricks that can turn your home into a lush, green paradise. Stay tuned to discover how you can keep your green friends thriving for years. Finding the perfect houseplant is like finding a perfect friend. It's all about compatibility. Imagine walking into a garden center, mesmerized by the lush array of greenery. It's easy to get carried away and bring home a tropical beauty, only to find it withering a week later. To prevent such heartache, consider these factors when choosing your leafy companion. First, assess the light conditions in your home. Some plants bask in bright, direct sunlight, while others thrive in low light. For those sunny spots, consider a sun-loving succulent like an aloe vera. If your home is more on the shady side, a snake plant or ZZ plant would be perfect, as they can tolerate lower light levels. Next, consider the humidity in your home. Tropical plants like ferns and orchids thrive in high humidity, making them perfect for bathrooms or kitchens. But if your home is dry, especially during winter, opt for a cactus or spider plant, which favor arid conditions. Now, let's talk about growth habits. Some plants, like the monstera, grow large and require plenty of space, while others, such as the peace lily, maintain a compact size. So, consider the space you have available and the size of the plant at maturity, not just its size when you buy it. Lastly, remember that plants are living things, each with their own personality. Some, like the fiddle-leaf fig, are high maintenance, needing just the right amount of light, humidity, and water. Others, like the pothos, are more forgiving and easygoing, perfect for beginners or those with a less-than-green thumb. As you consider these factors, take the time to research the needs of each plant. There are countless resources available online or at your local library that can guide you in making the right choice. Remember, the right plant in the right place makes all the difference. So, choose wisely and soon you'll have a thriving indoor jungle that not only beautifies your home but also brings you joy and serenity. Now that you've found your green companion, let's dive into the basics of houseplant care. First off, watering. You might think that more is better, but that's not always the case. In fact, overwatering is a common cause of plant demise. Instead, it's best to water thoroughly but less frequently. Wait until the top inch of the soil feels dry to the touch before watering again. Remember, different plants have different watering needs, so it's good to research your specific plant's requirements. Next, let's talk about fertilizing. Plants need nutrients to grow, and while some of these are found in the soil, you'll need to supplement them with a good fertilizer. Generally, you should fertilize your plants once a month during the growing season, which is usually spring and summer. But again, read up on your specific plant, as some might need more or less. Now, on to repotting. This might seem like a daunting task, but it's actually quite simple. Start by gently removing the plant from its current pot. If it's stuck, you might need to tap the sides of the pot to loosen it. Once out, check the roots. If they're tightly wound in a circle, it's definitely time to repot. Choose a new pot that's 1 to 2 inches larger in diameter than the old one, and fill it about 1/3 full with fresh potting soil. Place your plant in the new pot and fill in around the roots with more soil. Then give it a good watering to help it settle in. Lastly, let's touch on consistency and moderation. These two principles are key to successful houseplant care. It's better to water a little bit regularly than to drown your plant once a week. The same goes for fertilizing. A little bit on a consistent basis is better than a lot all at once. And when it comes to repotting, it's better to do it when necessary rather than on a strict schedule. Consistency is key. Small, regular care actions can make a big impact. Even with the best care, houseplants can sometimes run into problems. But don't panic. Many common issues are easily solvable with a little know-how and patience. Yellow leaves, for instance, are a common sight in many houseplants. This can be a sign of several things, including overwatering, poor drainage, or a lack of sunlight. If your plant's leaves are turning yellow, try adjusting its water and light levels first. It could be as simple as moving the plant to a brighter location or watering less frequently. Another common issue is drooping or wilting leaves. This can indicate underwatering, lack of humidity, or a sudden change in temperature. If your plant is drooping, check the soil. If it's dry, give your plant a good drink. If the temperature has changed drastically, try to find a more stable environment. In some cases, increasing the humidity around the plant can also help, especially for tropical species. Pests are also a common problem in houseplants. If you notice small bugs, webbing, or sticky residue, your plant might have a pest infestation. The good news is that most pests can be dealt with using natural remedies. For example, a solution of water and mild soap can be sprayed on the leaves to get rid of many types of bugs. Let's not forget about browning leaf tips, a problem often caused by dry air or over-fertilization. If you see brown tips, consider moving your plant away from air vents, heaters, and windows that receive direct sunlight. Also, remember to fertilize sparingly. Plants need nutrients, but too much of a good thing can be harmful. While these issues can be disheartening, they're part of the plant care journey. Each problem is a learning opportunity, and with each solution, you become a better plant parent. Remember, plants are living things that respond to their environment. Sometimes they need a little adjustment to thrive, and sometimes they need a little time to show improvement. So, be patient and observant. With a bit of detective work, you can solve any plant problem that comes your way. Ready to take your houseplant care skills to the next level? Let's dive into some advanced tips that will help you promote plant growth and flowering. Firstly, let's talk about growth lights. These are a game changer for those of us living in areas with less natural sunlight. Growth lights mimic the sun's rays and provide your plants with the necessary light they need for photosynthesis. Make sure to place the lights close enough to the plant but not too close to prevent burning. And remember, your plants also need their beauty sleep, so don't forget to turn off the lights at night. Next, let's discuss optimizing your fertilization schedules. Plants, just like us, need food to grow. Fertilizer is this food. However, the key is not to overfeed them. A common rule of thumb is to fertilize your plants every 2 weeks during the growing season, which is typically spring and summer. During the fall and winter, you can cut back to once a month as plants enter their resting phase. Another important factor in advanced plant care is humidity. Many houseplants originate from tropical regions and thus thrive in a humid environment. Consider investing in a humidifier or simply place your plant on a tray filled with pebbles and water to increase the humidity around your plant. Finally, be open to experimenting. Each plant is unique and might respond differently to various care techniques. Don't be afraid to try different watering schedules, light conditions, or even locations in your home. Be observant of your plant's reactions. A happy plant will reward you with vibrant leaves and blooming flowers. Remember, every plant is unique and may require different care strategies. Keep experimenting and learning. The joy of houseplant care lies in this journey of discovery, where every little success, every new leaf, every bloom is a testament to your growing skills as a plant parent. So let's keep nurturing our green friends and transforming our homes into thriving plant oases. We've covered a lot today, but this is just the beginning of your houseplant care journey. We've explored the lush world of houseplants, from choosing the right one for your home environment to understanding the basics of plant care. Remember the importance of lighting, humidity, and the unique needs of each plant type. We've delved into the nitty-gritty of watering, fertilizing, and repotting. Remember, consistency is the key to keep your plants healthy and vibrant. We also took a peek into the common issues many plant parents face, like yellowing leaves or drooping stems. With the right knowledge and a bit of patience, you can tackle these problems head-on and help your plants thrive. And let's not forget the advanced tips we've shared, from promoting growth to coaxing your plants to flower. These tips are your secret weapon to elevate your indoor garden from good to great. Now it's time for you to take the reins. Apply these tips and tricks, and you'll see a world of difference in your houseplants. Watch them grow, flourish, and transform your home into a verdant paradise. Remember, every plant is a living, breathing organism. Each one has its own personality, its own needs. And you, my friend, hold the key to unlocking their potential. Now it's your turn to put these tips into action and transform your home into a green oasis. Remember, the key to houseplant care success lies in your hands. Happy gardening.